Okay, welcome back to DXB today. Time to get on your bike. And you know what? We're talking about the business of sport at the moment. And if there's one sport that is synonymous and a great example of the growth of sport here and the business of sport in the region, it's got to be cycling. Next guest turned his own personal passion of cycling into an extremely successful business when he opened Wolfie's bike shop almost, this is going to age me, definitely over 20 years ago, that's for sure. Throughout the years, he's brought together a whole community of cycling enthusiasts. He is the Prince of the Pedals, the supernova of the saddle. He's the Group CEO of, and you know what? He's Group CEO of Wolfie's bike shop right here. And he doesn't even go by his own name now, all right? He's actually called Wolfgang, and he's got a surname, everything, but everyone knows him as Wolfie. Good to see you as always.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Joining us here on this special edition about the business in sport. And who better to ask? I mean, you and I have known each other for over 20 years. I can remember when we didn't have a cycle track here in the UAE, when you set out with that first peloton, that first bunch of enthusiasts, and now we look at the business of cycling, not just here in Dubai, but across the UAE, across the GCC, and the global influence we're having as well. How do you explain to people that growth?
Sometimes I can't. Yeah, the growth has been so tremendously successful with the team being so successful, and for us here as a shop and being now in so many different locations around the UAE, the support we have been given from the government, building incredible cycle tracks. We've been out there this morning with a group of almost 100 people riding in a pack, and you see hundreds of cyclists enjoying this incredible sport. It's amazing. I sometimes have to pinch myself to believe that it's really true, but it's good to look back at 22 years and see how many people we have touched and reached and made their lives a little bit better.
How many was it 22 years ago? I mean, if you can think back to that first ever one.
And only a handful, 5, 6.
5?
And then we were celebrating the first time we were 10 riders. and I think I was really a master of getting every conversation I had with everyone to turn it into a cycling story. And I think it was really annoying for my family when when I met someone, within a few minutes we were topic cycling, but it was so important for me, and it paid off that we have so many people, and now with the government's initiatives like 30-30 and everything like this, it's just amazing. Yeah.
So, Wolfie, do you have a number of how many people are actually now in the Wolf Pack?
We have obviously working the Wolf Gang, we call it, after my name. Yeah. We have about 150 staff, but on our database, we have almost 100,000 people being active in sports. Not only in cycling, we do triathlon, we do running events with our partner, or with our company Gulf Multisports, which we acquired last year, because we thought it's nice to get more people into the sport and start somewhere, give them an opportunity to aim for an event. And there's some great events coming. We're always trying to help and facilitate these events, and it has been an incredible journey.
Wow, Wolfie, so in Dubai, everything goes from 0 to like 1,000 in like 2 minutes. Was that the story for you as well? Is that how quickly you grew from having 5 riders to now having hundreds?
My story took more than 10 years to be somewhere. Yeah? So it was really 2002 when we came. It's 22 years now. And it took a long time to get people started. And it really is 1 rider, then 2, then 4, then 8, 16. And then obviously with the support of the government, building these amazing facilities in Meydan, the Al Qudra cycle track. I think that really opened up the market, that people say, okay, now I have a place where I can ride safe and with my friends and enjoy the beauty of the UAE in the desert. I think that was really the start where it really took off. But when sometimes, especially the young generation, they come and said, how long does it take to make a business successful? And I said, if you have about 10 years, that should be the time. And it was challenging, because Dubai, we were just coming when Dubai was really, really taking off. And it was just difficult to keep up with the speed of the city. So cycling is all about speed, but the city was going at a tremendous speed. And it was just, for us as a business, really challenging. But like in cycling, you get stronger when you have the right people around you. And I think surrounding yourself with people who have the like-minded mindset of growing the city, and the spirit of the UAE is always about growth and the best and excellence, and that was really inspiring for us.
Yeah.
Wolfie, I love your story. You talk about the speed of the city of Dubai. Something I can relate to, being here in Dubai, life moves so fast. I know a lot of people watching can also relate to that. One of the things that can be so beneficial is having a community to be a part of. So I know you've got your bike store and your story is so amazing, but Is there a community of bikers that people can join as well? If so, how can they join and what are the benefits associated with it?
Yes, absolutely. And you know, when I had my business in Germany, it wasn't as important because there we had a business and everybody knew each other from before. You went to school together and so on. But then coming to Dubai, it was like, I would say sometimes it can be a bit lonely. Yeah? You have a job and you go to work and you go back. But now we see that the cycling community and other communities as well, like the football community or the running communities and all these sports communities are an amazing place to meet friends, make new connections. And we see this morning, these are proud moments for me really to be on the cycle track and seeing hundreds of people. And for example, DX Bike, it's an amazing facility. You go there, park your car, take your bike, go for a ride, meet some friends, have a coffee afterwards, have a shower facility, and then go to work. And you really, it's so important to build these communities for everyone. And that was really something which we felt during the journey was so important for us.
Most guests come into the studio either via their car, the metro, or of course public transport. Not Wolfie. He's ridden in today on a rather special bike as well. Talk us through what you rode into the studio today.
Yes, something really special, and this is something very special and very close to my heart. When Tadej Pogačar won the Tour de France, this was the next year. He used this bike with the team, and we had Tadej and the team, which is now the most successful, by far the most successful cycling team in the world.
And this is UAE Team Emirates.
UAE Team Emirates, yes. And they have been here last week, and we had an event where over 1,000 people joined us to ride alongside Tadej and all the team. And they have been such a great success to represent the UAE and showcasing what we're capable of. We set out a couple of years ago to be the world's best team, and I think by a big margin now, Team UAE Emirates and Team ADQ, which is the female equivalent, are super successful teams and a great representation for the UAE all around the world.
Wow, Wolfie, the legendary Wolfie, I would say. So many magical moments throughout the years. That must be one of the proudest. I've known you for years as well. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Cool, cool. Dua, I think it's about that time that we're going to test our co-host.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Hale, now you don't know this, but we're going to put you to the test.
Let's do it.
But don't worry, it's all about you. So, I'm going to cue 60 seconds on the clock, and then you're going to have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible.
Okay, deal.
In 3, 2, 1. What was your first job?
First job was being a referee.
Oh, wow. Oh, very fitting. Your motto in life and in work?
Things happen for you, not to you.
Top tip for people looking to start their own team or club?
That's a great question. Find somebody who's done it, ask them for help, become their friend, and learn from them.
Very wise advice. If you could have an AI assistant, what task would you want it to handle for you?
All the operations of the football club.
If you could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, it would have to be Ronaldo. Idol growing up.
Which one?
Ooh. Well, Cristiano. I'll have to go with Cristiano, but the Brazilian, he was legendary.
Fair enough.
Best way to unwind after a stressful day?
For me, I like going for a run or just hitting a nice gym workout.
Oh,
My way to do it.
amazing. Final question, why Dubai?
Dubai is the city of opportunity. I came here, everybody was super positive, super friendly, and look, we've built a pro football club in 365 days. It's never been done before. It would only be possible in a city like Dubai.
Well said.
Sahil, bless you. Thank you so much indeed. And congratulations on all you've achieved. All the best for the forthcoming season as well. And thanks for guest co-hosting for us today. You've done a wonderful job. Thanks for being a community builder as well.
Thanks for having me, guys. I really enjoyed the show, and I'm very excited for our inaugural season of Al Qabila FC.
Yep, looking forward to it. We'll monitor those results, as we will, of course, the growing Wolf gang out there as well. Wolfie, another community builder, another pioneer in sport. Thank you so much indeed for being with us. Right, we're going to let these two go and compare notes in just a few moments, maybe ride off on their bikes, but you are staying with us. Why? Because Zinders is waiting for us down at the Hard Rock Cafe, and we've got a bit of a time frame on this one. That's coming up next.
Hello, my name is Cindy. I'm from Colombia, and I'm very excited to performing Bésame Mucho. So please stay tuned at the end of the show.